Just done another 5K. So today is not too bad actually. Today it's not as warm. It's a lot cooler than usual. Or it could also be because I'm improving in my 5K run. You know, maybe I'm improving in my 5K run. I'm building up my stamina. I'm becoming more efficient when I run. So could be that too, or a combination of both. Probably a combination of both. All right, let's get some. Let's say, left. Let's get some dark chocolate. Get my treat. So, one thing that I found, which hmm, which seems to make things hmm, that is good. Hmm. I'm watching. They're playing. What's it called? Flag frisbee, something like that. Flag frisbee or tag frisbee. I think it's tag frisbee. No, flag frisbee or ultimate frisbee. But yeah, one thing I've noticed, which I'm becoming better at, is I tried when I started. Hmm, this chocolate is good. So, so one thing that I've noticed, because when I first started, about a week ago, a bit more than a week, what I what I did at first is I would run 2 laps and then I would walk half a lap, and then I would run 2 laps, and then I would run half a lap up to. At first, I didn't count, to be honest. At first, I didn't count, but I was around like 45 minutes. But that's including like walking every 2 laps, half a lap. And then what I did is I would run 4 laps, and then I would walk half a lap, and then 4 laps, and then half a lap, and then 4 laps again. So up to 12 laps. I wasn't too bad. And then what I did was 6 laps, walk half a lap, and then I would run 4 laps, then half a lap, and then another 3 laps. So that made the count up to 13. 13, that was pretty intense. The first six, I have to eat my chocolate because it's melting in my hands. So the first 6 laps wasn't too bad, but then once you take a break and like you run half a lap and like you walk half a lap and then you do like another 4 and then another like 3, that was brutal. Like after the 6, it was kind of intense for someone who was just starting to like run. Like I've only started to run like a bit more than a week ago, so doing 6, 4, 3, that was pretty intense. So then I went back to 4, 4, 4. That was okay. And then today I decided to do 5, 4, 3. So 5 laps, and then obviously after each set, I walk half a lap, so 0.5 of a lap. And today I did 5, walk half, run 4, walk half, and then run 3, and then like that's it. So that was 12, and that was probably like the best so far. Gotta say, like 5, 4, 3, 5, 4, and 3. That's the equivalent of 12 laps. I gotta say that was probably like the best, my best performance so far. So that's what it means. I don't know if it's because it's a bit cooler outside, like it's not as warm, it's not as humid, or the fact that I'm just like I'm getting more efficient in my run. I mean, obviously, my shirt is it's pretty sweaty, but yeah, I felt like it was my best performance so far. So I'm probably going to continue. With the 5, 4, 3. And I figured like maybe like that would be like the best because like at the beginning when you start, like you have more energy and all that, like it's more like explosive. So you're able to like do that extra lap, without having any like impact. And then the 4 lap, is kind of like usual. And then the last 3 laps, it's kind of funny because it was really easy because it's kind of like mental to see, like mental as well, because you're like, you did 5, you did 4, and now you only need to do a 3, right? So it's like once you do 1 lap, I mean, it's very easy. So then, like, you can do 2 laps, right? Because I mean, I started with 2 laps, so there's obviously a way to do 2. And then once you've done your 2, you realize that like there's only 1 lap left. So having like only 1 lap left just makes it like so much easier after that. So I think I will continue doing the 5-4-3 for I'll continue doing the 5-4-3 for probably like this week. Continue doing that. We'll see if I can get my timing, if I can improve my timing. But, like my timing, I try to keep like the same pace. So if I can improve in my timing, it's not gonna be like, I'm not gonna cut like 2 minutes or like 3 minutes. If I improve my timing, I'm gonna cut like 30 seconds, maybe 45 seconds, depending on, you know, depending on how fast I walk between sets. But that's pretty much it. So pretty happy with that so far. And yeah, today I also decided to run earlier. Instead of running at instead of starting to run at 10, leaving my place at 9:30, I left earlier. I left at 8:30. So it's 9:47. So yeah, I get to go home a bit earlier. Got like an hour more of spare, and just happy, I did my 5K. Happy I did my best performance so far. And we'll see on the next 5K probably tomorrow. So catch you on the next episode. And if you want to watch, you can watch the So that's about that. I don't know how this game is played, to be honest. I actually don't even know what's the name. It's like flag frisbee, tag frisbee, or ultimate frisbee. I don't remember. Anyways. That was a good run. Alright, catch you on the next one.